Hey T, are you ready? Yeah, girl, I'm ready. Let's get to it. Let's go.
Moving on to episode 9, they call it Ghost of the Pod Paths. So, um, let me just say this. This episode opens up that everybody was on good terms, right? Everybody's bonding, right? Everybody having a good time. You got
Mm-hmm.
anti Alley. Cause she don't like that man. I think she don't like him because he's not broke, but he's not making the type of money
I don't think she
that
like him either.
he wants. So they vibe in the kitchen.
To
They're
be
doing her
taken
thing.
care of. Yep.
Yes, yes. She want to be taken care of. Nick and Annie. Nick is helping Annie, fixing up her salon. He's being Mr. Fix It and putting up panels or pictures or fixtures or something, whatever. KB brought Calabria some skates, so they skating around in their apartment. I thought that was
Mm-hmm.
cute. So everybody vibing. Madison and even Madison and what's his name? Joe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Joe. They ride around the city, riding bikes. I always wanted to do those bikes with the two people on it. What they call it?
Me too.
Bicycle built for two. I always
Yeah,
wanted to
I always
do
wanted
that.
the one where there's a bar in it and like there's like 8 people
Oh
for a
yeah,
couple, like two couples on each
yeah,
side. I wanted to
yeah,
do that.
yeah. When I went to visit you in Dallas, downtown
I
Dallas, they
have
had
those.
that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I just
Okay.
don't have I just never got on with people I don't know. Maybe
And Meg,
that's the way I can meet my man.
there you go.
Maybe I need to go back to downtown Dallas and Deep Ellum and get on one of them things. And there's a single man, and we're across from each other, and the Lord says, "Ah."
Yep. If
You
if
never know.
if Nick can pray to God and say, refresh my mind so I can be with this woman, he can do that for you.
Right?
He can do that for you. I was like, now God, we pray God refresh your mind. Uh, and Megan and Joe was in the kitchen making chicken smoothies.
Can we just skip over this? Because that's the most. Just eat the chicken and then drink the Pedialyte, like a Crystalite.
So
Like
disgusting.
they
That
don't
was so
have to put it
disgusting.
together. Can we? I don't want to talk about it because I literally had gag remarks. Like,
Did you?
yeah, I did. Like, I can't watch that. I don't want to talk about it. Like, that's disgusting.
That was disgusting. That was disgusting.
Just
I
eat the
just
chicken. It's
she
already
gagged
cooked.
too. She gagged too, and I
It's
did too.
cooked. Eat the chicken and then put down the Crystal Light. What's the difference? Why you got to blend it up? Yeah, let's skip it.
So all of the couples, it's not just the couples, it's like the whole cast. It's the whole cast get together.
Mm-hmm.
I call it a Ponderosa chat because everybody gets mixed in. You got
Yeah.
the couples, and then you have the other people. It was the whole entire cast.
Yeah.
That was cool to see everybody in the same room.
Right.
In the same room. So all the couples meet up. They're vibing together. So they vibe first, right? So they're
Mm-hmm.
doing a line dancing, they're drinking or eating, they're having a good time, right? And so they split up. So the girls on one side, the girl and the guys on the other side. And Megan tells everybody that she met um his baby mama, right? But
Mm-hmm.
they decided to not to have the kid on camera so that we won't see the kid. So
Yeah.
I was looking forward to meeting him.
No, they're never gonna put it. A
I
responsible
agree with
adult
it.
will never put a kid on camera.
Oh really?
But it seems like it went really, really well. And I'm glad that she didn't want him on camera. She didn't want airtime. I'm glad that Luca's mother is married. So he already has a solid foundation there. And she was like, we're not going to do this. And they agreed. I love Jordan and hers relationship.
Yeah,
I love Jordan and his and Luca's mom's relationship because they're
yeah,
on the same page. And
yeah.
I think that's why it made it so easy for Megan to love him Because if
I
she would have
agree.
said it was contentious,
Hmm.
I don't think they would be where they are now.
I think so because she don't want that extra stress
Yeah.
on the relationship. I totally get that. Um, so that's a good thing. Anti Alley tells the girls about what messy Melissa told her, and they agree with her about him not drinking beers in the morning. What?
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree with
If
it.
my night and days are flipped, and it's a beer has like 4% alcohol. If he has 1 or 2 beers, that ain't nothing.
It's not even if he wanted to have like a shot or something.
Yeah, a
It's a
shot is more than 1 or 2 beers, by the way.
right, but even if he did, that's still okay because it's happy hour for him.
Yeah, for him. But it's Denver, Colorado, so
So the men are talking. Guess who walks in?
Patrick.
Patrick.
I love Patrick.
Patrick
Can
walks.
I tell you, I follow his Instagram, and Patrick has a glow up that you will never believe.
He was
Patrick,
already cute.
he is fine as heck right. His hair grew out a little bit. He's
Hmm.
doing these TikTok
Really?
stuff. April, I need you to look at Patrick. I know Patrick's DMs are flooded. I know he does not feel like the crazy Asian guy anymore. Dude is.
No, he don't. He don't. So he goes in and he tells them what went down with
Mm-hmm.
Crazy Casey.
The thing about when he said she didn't give the ring back, and I read online so many times, people are like, well, production pays for the ring. So production gives you a budget and they have certain rings you can pick from.
Hmm.
He went above and beyond the rings that were there and put his own money to it. And that's why her ring was so big. And that's why she kept saying, I love my ring. I love my ring. Because she
Yeah.
told him what kind of ring she wanted and he paid his own money for it. So when he asked for it back and she said no, that was a thing. And no one else online was like, do y'all not watch the show?
Yeah. Okay. So they're thinking that he didn't pay for it. What's the big
Right,
deal? Da 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 da.
right.
But yeah, he right because he mentioned that she told him that she was not interested in him hours after the red carpet reveal.
Mm-hmm.
Hours, not a day.
Hours, not a day like
Hours,
people think. It was hours.
hours.
And
So
then
she did.
kept gaslighting him, jumping on him and kissing him and putting her snot on him and all on his neck and everything. I love you. It's not you. The production wants to make it seem like it's you, that I'm not attracted to you. And then Netflix will always show their proof. Netflix showed 45 minutes earlier, I'm not attracted to him.
Yeah, yeah, and that I like that because it really shows their true self. Lying,
Mm-hmm.
just a liar,
Just lying.
liar. So
And
she
she
did.
gave that whole dissertation about my brother's married to a half black woman, my other brother's married to a Korean, my father's in Korea, teaching people how to sing, my sister's in Korea, making pop music. And then
Yep.
she saw him and was like, no. And I'm gonna tell you now, if I was 20 years younger, well not 20, maybe 15 years younger, I would slide into Patrick's DMs quickly. Like no joke.
Okay.
Dude
Watch
was
out, Patrick. You could be a cougar. Oh. Don't slide on the in his DM.
I don't believe in that anymore, but keep going.
So
Don't laugh at
so
me.
while the guys are talking, Kate walks in, and Kate's go over to the girls, and they just was happy to see her, right? Happy to see her. Everybody hugging on her. But Madison said, "Come with me. I want you to meet Joe." Joe is over there with the guys, right? So she says, "Hey, this is Joe. This is Kate." And Joe says, "Hi, how you doing? Have you met my friend Nick?"
Yes. Threw him under the bus. Because he
So,
doesn't
so
like Nick. You learn later he doesn't like Nick. Here's Nick.
Right. Now, the little things are showing that he don't really care for Nick. So we're looking at the whole Kate, Nick, Allie, Brendan situation unfolds again tonight. So Nick is like
Mm-hmm.
a deer in headlights.
Right.
Deer in headlights. And so eventually all the other contestants start coming in. So Anna walks in, Mike walks in, and you notice that when Mike
I love
walked in,
Anna.
I love Anna too, but we're gonna talk about Anna in a minute. But I want to say when Mike walked in, Jordan went over to Sparkly Kate and
And
gave
gave her
her
a
a
kiss.
kiss. So he was like marking his territory. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, you pissing on the tree. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Yep.
And
That's exactly what it is.
and then Brandon walks in. So when he walks in, Annie just feeling a little
Let
bit
me tell you this
uneasy.
about Brendan. Brendan was one of my favorite. I like blood. What is it? Blood. Love is blind people. Brandon was a good catch, but not a catch for Annie.
And
He
that's
was, if he would have found another strong woman, I would have been all for them.
mhm.
Brandon is a good catch.
He is.
He just got, he's he's cute, he's strong, he says what he feels. He doesn't give you before what he feels that he's not going to just say some crap just to say some
Mm-mm,
crap.
mm-mm.
He's only going to give it to you when he feels it. But he didn't have that opposite person. He was
Yeah,
paired up with Annie. He thought Annie was that, and Annie was not.
and is that that? Um, yeah. But the funny thing was Joe and Brandon was talking, and Joe said, "Let's walk over to the girls' table." And he goes, "Hey, Annie, meet my friend Brenda."
I know.
Joe was messy that night. Joe was messy
Joe was
that
messy that night. He
Joe.
was. He really
I was
was.
weak. I was so weak. I said, Joe, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Because Joe don't like Nick. Joe told you by the end of the night, he's not my guy. Like, I don't really fuck with him. Like, we good, but he told us, no
He did.
one liked Nick.
No. But the crazy thing was Annie. Annie was telling the girl,
Girl.
oh, Brandon was all of he loved me, and he said
And the
that I was his
pod.
number one, and he said he all this, but I told him no. And I'm like,
No, what she said was, but tonight he's not giving me that energy.
I was gonna get there. She said that in the confessionals. She didn't say that to the girl. And I was like, how are you gonna say he's not
You're
giving you that same
engaged. Why are you
energy?
supposed to come in?
For number one, you're engaged to another man. So he's not gonna have googly eyes over you. And
Yes.
number two, you broke his heart. He's not gonna have googly eyes over you.
And number three, as much as he hates Nick, he's a gentleman. He's not going to disrespect him
Number three,
because that's the
thank
kind
you.
of man he is.
Right. When she said that, I was
He
like,
was like, he ain't showing that kind of energy tonight. I'm like, what? Are you serious right now? So you wanted a fight over you. And she's the kind of woman, as much insecurity as she has, like, do you love me? I love you. Do you love me? I love you. She wanted that fight that night. She wanted a conversation about her on camera that night, and Brendan did not give it to her. She
no.
was, that's the best her hair looked all season.
Well, she had on a hat too.
But it was still like it was like it was
Her,
the best her hair
yeah.
ever looked that night.
Her hair makeup was on point. She went to
Mm-hmm.
her own salon, got her hair and makeup done.
That night. You know, she was saying, Brendan, she wanted them to have a
Okay.
conversation, and Brendan was like, that
And
ain't
I was,
happening.
and my thought too was, she said that because remember what her father said, you need someone who's a manly person for you.
Manly man. Yeah.
And that's Brendan. And I think
Mm-hmm.
she is really attracted to Brendan. And she realized, she
Mm-hmm.
probably was like, oh, damn, did I make a mistake? That's
Mm-hmm.
what she was really contemplating in her mind. Tell me I
When
made
she
the right.
saw him, I think so too.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yeah, I messed up on this one.
Why he didn't give me that energy? I'm like, oh, you like him.
She saw him, she's like, oh, I messed up.
So they're having, so they had that, and then Nick and Kate have a conversation.
So Kate ate him up.
She did. She did. 'Cause he tried to say, I apologize for but what had happened was I loved
That's,
you
say it
and
again.
I
Say it
love
again.
her
Say
more.
it again. What had happened? He didn't say that, but that's exactly what he said. What had happened was,
He said, when I talk about these people, I'm paraphrasing, right?
I
So,
know.
but
I
that's
love
what he
that.
said. I love you, but I love her more. I'm like, and she was like, you played with my emotions. You told me 2 days prior that you love me and you rescinded that. And she was pissed.
And there was no one else, and you couldn't get there with Annie.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna say this to Nick. Nick has been hiding his true self for so long. He can look at you with a straight face and lie to you in your face and be like, "I'm sorry."
You keep saying that. So we don't know that man is fluid or not. We don't
I
know
have
that.
never. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone.
But anyway, so they were able to squash it, and they became cordial and cool, I would say. But she's like, okay, whatever. But she did ate him. She ate him up. She
Gave him
came there
up.
and played no games. And Annie over there looking like,
What's going on?
mm-hmm. Talk, and she was telling Allie, oh, he's over there trying to stop the drama or something like that. And Allie was like, well, Kate told me that he was in love with her or something like that. And Annie is pissed. She thought she was the only one.
He did. But we have to talk about Anna and Patrick meeting up.
That's next.
Okay, keep going.
Okay, but actually, that's what I was leading to. Actually, so that was it. That was it.
I was sad about them because I
They
really
were cool.
thought they could be.
So Annie and Anna and Patrick, they meet up. They talk, and she did apologize and say, "I should at least said something to you. I should have said goodbye." And
Mm-hmm.
so I commend her for at least saying that. But she did say, "I did that because I was struggling." And then in the same breath, she
Yeah.
said, "I learned that you got engaged to somebody else." Girl.
Well, let me tell you why she was struggling. So Anna takes care of her grandparents. You know, it's in that culture, the family lives together
Mm-hmm.
and they take care of each other. They live in the same house.
Mm-hmm.
So her parents and grandparents were like, "You can't disappear. Like, are you okay?" They thought she was kidnapped. Like that's why she went back home. They didn't know how to exist without her because in that Chinese culture, you take care of your elders, which I love about their culture. And she could not be there that long, so she went back home. That's why she went back home. It wasn't because of anything
Why?
else.
Why you couldn't say that? Why she?
Because
Man,
because because it's embarrassing to say that, and it's like almost an excuse to say that, and it's almost like people
I ain't
make
lying.
fun of you to say that.
I'm not buying that. That's probably part of the reason, But no, how many reality shows have you seen that customers? Girl, I'm in business mode. Yeah, people have said I'm leaving because I have to go home all the time. People leave all the time. I don't want to do this anymore. I got to go home. There's a family emergency. Da 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 da. That's bullshit, girl. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
I did believe it, but keep going. So what
But
did she
anyway,
say to Patrick?
she Patrick, she said that when she learned that that he got engaged, that she thought he would be okay, not knowing homegirl did what she did. But he said that I was going to pick you. I was going to choose you. And she was like, how can you choose me when you moved on so fast? So that was her
Mm-hmm.
thing. And he was like, but he was still
You
stuck
left.
on we still could have been together. And she was like, no. So I'm still questionable about her. You can believe that what she told you online. Look,
I love Anna. I
you can believe
understand a
that. I
part.
don't believe it.
I understand a part of it, but the part I don't understand is you're on a love dating show. And the part of this love dating show is if one connection doesn't work, you move on to the next one. So
That's how it works.
it wasn't about her. It was about my second connection. Let me see if we can grow. They talked in the pods and they grew and he proposed to her. It's not a dating show where it's one or done.
Right.
That's how I feel about, and we gonna Love Island, where you don't believe in Nick and Olandria. Same thing
Right.
happened.
Right.
She
Yeah.
left. They continued the show. They fell in love with each other. They're still going strong. They're now partners. The family has been together, and everything is a true couple. But people still deny them, and they're calling each other babe, partner, loving each other.
All
The
right. So
part
I love
that
the fact that you are defending Nicolanja, but we got to get back to our own. Okay. I wrote down Anna and Patrick.
I
They
thought
can
that
miss.
was sad.
I said they can miss me with this. They could have saved that. This was like uneventful for me. It was uneventful
I thought it was sad.
because you would
I
think
thought it was
that
sad.
they would still come together after this, but no. So I'm done. I'm
Because
over
he
that.
stayed in the game. He did.
And she mad that he didn't.
I'm gonna tell you when I'm hoping reunion. I'm hoping that because Blake left right after Anna.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. This is what this is what Anna wanted from Patrick.
Mm-hmm.
She wanted Patrick to leave like Blake. And
He
this is
did.
why I'm like, F Anna. I don't care. Patrick was in the game. He was in it for real. So you can't do something and determine how somebody else is going to
How else gonna
react.
react?
Miss me with it.
Same.
Miss me with it. So
She
anyway,
wanted, I'm wondering at the reunion if Anna and Patrick went on a date. I cannot wait to find out because I think Patrick went out, even though he had another connection. I think he had a connection with Megan Sparkle Megan. I think he left because Anna was not there. And I'm wondering at the reunion, this is going to be, you don't know the rest of what's happening. This is going to be the most epic reunion you have ever seen out of Love
okay.
is Blind in your life.
You think so? I don't
No,
even watch reunions, but
this is going to be the most epic. I'm like,
okay.
I can't say anymore. I
Okay,
can't
so
say
let's move
anymore.
on to the next couple. Allie and Anton. Um, Allie is a beautiful woman. She really
She
is,
is.
and she was sexy when she was riding that
She
bull.
was, wasn't she? She was.
She was. Um, but boring, right? Only thing happened about them is that she was just being instigated in little conversations with the girls or what have you. But as we learned that she really been talking about her and Anton because Anton at the end of the night said, everybody's been asking about us. What have you been telling them? And she said the truth.
Okay, but you have to remember that the conversation and the date that he had with his friend and his girlfriend of 4 months, they go to the bathroom and have that talk. And she's like, they go to strip clubs, they drink a lot. And she's only been with the boy, like his best friend, for 4 months. So she's spilling the tea and she's
She's
like, what?
spilling the tea. And he's
Yeah,
like playing like everything cool. But
right.
she's
She didn't
like,
know that part of him.
yeah, but
That's
she
like us
hasn't.
going out to the Apple and then going meeting a guy that goes to church every Sunday. We like, we don't do that.
But she didn't. I think they probably had a discussion about it, and
I
they
don't think they
decided,
did. April.
and they decided not to talk about it. That's scenario number one. And then she
Mm-hmm.
went and ran her mouth. Scenario number two is she hasn't brought it up to him yet. She running her mouth, and he still don't even know about it. That's the two scenarios that
Well,
I
you're
come
talking
up.
about the girlfriend from the friend.
I'm talking about Anton coming up to Allie asking me, look, what's going on? So yeah, that situation. I don't know if Allie is saying to Anton that they talked about it and
Mm-hmm.
they said coming in to this Ponderosa, we're not going to say anything, but she ran her mouth anyway. And he's saying everything is cool, not knowing that everybody know. That's scenario number one. Or scenario number two, she never talked to him about what Messy Melissa said. She running her mouth. He think everything cool, and so either way, he's being blindsided. She's running her mouth, and he's being like cool about it, like not knowing what's going on. So that's what I'm saying. I don't like
Okay.
anti Alley.
I
The
don't think so. My thing is, I don't think Anton knew that Melissa, who was a friend, would put like throw him under the bus. So when she came back into the table and said, "You're in trouble," that's when
so
his
so
wheels
that's
start going.
So that's my scenario number two.
Yeah,
That
he was like,
Allie
"What's
never
going on?"
told Anton, but she's
Yep.
telling
Until they got
everybody
home.
else. And
Yep.
so it's getting back to him. And he's like, what's going on?
Yep.
Because I'm telling everybody we cool, but we're not because you're running your
We're
mouth.
not cool.
So it could be scenario number two.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I
we'll
agree.
find out. We'll find out. Edmund and Calabria.
I don't hate them, but
Edmund says everybody is cool, right? He says everybody's cool, everybody's great, but I'm not perfect, right? Nick says, "Oh, we got our issues or what have you." And he says, "Nick, you're perfect, right?" And Edmund says,
uh,
Edmund
oh,
says,
that's so nice to
"That
hear.
is
I wish
so."
I could hear that.
He said that's really nice to hear. That's really nice to hear. Calabria. Well,
Yes.
what he said was, that's really nice to hear because we're not perfect. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
She didn't hear the other part. All she heard was, oh yeah, y'all perfect. Oh, you trying to say that we're not perfect? Are you trying to say
Mm-hmm.
that I don't say, stop comparing yourself to us, to them?
Mm-hmm.
And she was going on and on.
Just
He was,
admit it. She said admiration, not comparison.
yes. So she's really misunderstood what he actually said. He was just saying that that's really nice to hear that your spouse, that she's saying that about you. That's great. That's she goes, Calabria, in my opinion, does this nice, nasty thing that I don't like. And she does it to very condescending to him. And he was like, oh boy, could
And he
not.
doesn't have the social skills to keep up with her in an argument.
Right. He don't have the social skills, period. Add that stress of an argument on top of that, he clams up. And he's tried to, and I think he was trying to process how to word things correctly. He was like, I didn't
And all he
say.
says is, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. That's all he can get out.
I think he
And
leads
she's
with
like,
that.
I don't want to hear with that. I don't want to hear it. Don't tell me you love me when we're in an argument. I don't want to hear it. I
Right.
want you to be accountable. If I hear her say the word accountable one more freaking time, if I take a shot every time this woman says accountable, and not only this show, in the next 3 shows, I will
Wow.
be blacked out how many times she says the word accountable. But
Really?
the thing is, she knows that she recognizes she's on camera, right? She recognizes that he has a lower social skill. And she knows that she can outtalk him.
And she does.
And she did it.
She
And
does.
she does it every single time. And there's nothing he can do but like sit on a stool. I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die, I'ma die. And that scared me because I was like, because I know he's not fully up here. I'm thinking he's gonna kill himself. Like
No,
that's
no,
the
no,
first
no.
thing that no, that's the first thing came in my head because I met people like before that
No.
says, I'm gonna die tonight. He said it like 10 times. I counted like 10
I
times.
know, but that's
I'm
not what he
gonna
meant.
die tonight. I'm gonna die. I'm
You
just
took
gonna die. I'm gonna
you
die
took that
tonight.
too literally. He didn't mean it. Meaning that he in
But
trouble.
in a person like Edmund though, that shows a low social skill and might be on the spectrum, that ain't something you take for granted. And people that do take it for granted end up with someone that has done that to themselves. So I wanted production or someone to cut the cameras and see if he was okay. That's all I was saying in my head. Like check on him. Because he is not normal. He's
Yeah.
not a normal dude.
I did not get that impression that that was the case, that he was
I was worried.
I didn't feel that. And I know that when I see it. Okay. Let me just put that there. I did not get that from him. Um but I just thought that he meant that he's in trouble. Her tone, he said, she gonna get me right tonight. It might be the night that she gonna just have at it on me. That's what I got from it. Calabria is tripping because I didn't understand
She
her
is.
whole argument there. It was so confusing.
I am where you are. She was tripping that night. She
She
was
was
rude.
tripping
She was
that
like,
night.
we gonna talk about this here. We're not gonna talk about this here. Like, which one do you want? You want to talk about it now or you don't want to talk about it now? Because he was like, I don't want to talk about it now. I love you, I love you, I love you. Don't talk to me. And then it was like, oh, so you gonna bring this up now? He's like, I'm shutting up. Like he was shutting up.
He
And
was.
she kept talking.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you want? Do you want
Right.
do you want to find an explanation and talk about it now, or do you want to leave it alone? Like I
Yeah,
was pissed at her.
I was too, because he leads with "I love you." I think there's a way for him to get in and really express. If she allows him to do that, then he can
Mm-hmm.
express himself in a way that he can, the best way he can. But that's how he leads. He needs
That's
to
how he
know
leads.
that, is this a safe space for me
Yes.
to say what I
Yes.
need to
That's the
say
entry
to.
words.
And she
That's
doesn't
right.
give him that. She shut him down. So once that happened, he shut down.
Yep.
He was like, okay, you need to get up, you need to get up, you need to get up. And she was like, da 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 da. Then he
And
gets
then he
up.
doesn't say anything. You don't want to talk about it now? And then when he talks about it, answers, we're not doing this now. I'm like, what do you want, woman?
That's why he was like, but you need to walk away. She said, I'm not gonna walk away. I'm not gonna walk. So he gets up, he walks away. That was so confusing to me.
It was to me too.
That was kind of like the Annie situation. Annie and Nick
Yeah.
situation.
Yes.
Confusing. I don't understand. So anyway, she mad. And that's when he says that I'm gonna
I was
die tonight.
upset
I'm
with
gonna
her
die
that night.
tonight.
I was
So
upset with her that night.
I
I
was
was
too.
really upset. I was like, KB, like this ain't it. Either you
Yeah.
want to be with this man or not, but you can't keep because you know you can get the upper hand on TV. It's not a good look. You think
Yeah.
it's a good look, it's not a good look.
So the final couple is or situationship, remember, Megan, Mike, and Jordan. Mike asks Jordan, can he talk to Megan? Right? Jordan says sure. And then he piss on the leg again. Give gave Sparkly Megan a kiss. Sure. I'm
Yeah.
like, what in the world is going
I hate
on?
Mike. I hate Mike.
Mike apologizes to Megan because that night when she told him in the pod that there was another connection, and Mike got kind of upset and left her.
And left. Mm-hmm.
He was upset. And he said he apologized for that. And Megan was like, I appreciate that. Then he says, I wanted to slide into your DMs. And she said, thank you. I'm glad you did. Because she really loved Jordan. And he asked her, did you feel like you
Are
made
you
a
happy?
mistake? She said, no, I didn't make a mistake.
The only thing she said yes to was like she didn't like the ring, that he would have gotten her bigger ring. The ring that she wanted, the emerald cut. That's the only thing she agreed with him about.
Yeah. But she also admitted that she did feel chemistry when she saw Mike. She did
But
feel
she
something.
said, if I had to be in LA for a couple of weeks, would you cheat? She was not comfortable. She felt like he's not faithful. And I would love to know what in the pods gave her that idea that this man was not faithful. Because we didn't hear that.
No.
At all. That when I heard that, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what
all she
gave you
said
that?
was he reminds her of the men that she dated before. Maybe they all cheated.
And most of them are older. So I'm thinking when she was like, Jordan is the best sex I've ever had, she's usually sleeping with older rich guys. And they they last 2.5 seconds. So she
I knew you was gonna say that. I knew you was gonna say that.
Well, she finally got somebody her age.
Woo.
She's like, oh, so money don't buy everything. When
That
she
eggplant
said that, I
chair.
died laughing. I was like, that's because you with them old billionaires. You trying to keep
She would that sale queen. Is that what it is, sale queen?
Oh my God.
She's a sale queen now.
But yeah, I like the way that she shut him down. And so while I'm not doing the reality now, have you heard what's going on with Mike online?
No.
So Mike is a scammer. He
Allegedly.
has multiple lawsuits. They've showed them all
Allegedly.
online of not playing employers and not
Allegedly.
playing investments.
We are not
So
claiming
while he's
this
trying
is
to
true.
feel like he has all this money,
This is all
he is
alleged
so in debt.
information.
It's crazy. Yep. Not only in Denver, but like around the country.
What?
And they've shown these lawsuits online.
That hot tub, I have a hot tub and a sauna, Mike.
So I'm so glad
That's crazy.
she didn't take it.
She did. So it seems
but he gave that energy though. He gave that energy though, April.
Her intuition was on point.
Her intuition was on point.
As you had mentioned before, I believe in an episode or two ago, that you believe that Megan's father has guided her in this process in the path of finding Jordan. And so maybe he was like, no, Mike, no. Her intuition is on point. Her intuition has been on point, and maybe that was guided by her father.
Yeah, when you meet her mother and her sister, you're gonna understand it more.
We just saw that. We just talked about that.
Yeah, her mother and sister, they're really like in tune with each other, and I love their family.
Her sister even said
her mother is a joy. First of all, her sister has a Dunkin' Donk that she thinks she has. Let me just say that.
I ain't know none of that.
Yeah, so the sister walks up and they give each other a hug, and everybody's talking online about her sister got the booty that Megan thinks that she has. The booty that KB was like, can I touch it? The sister got it. She does.
Well,
so
maybe
the The sister is trending online right now.
Oh, is she? That's funny. Okay, let me tie this up. So all of the women are mad about something except for Megan.
Mm-hmm.
Megan
Except for
is good.
Megan.
So um so Megan is good. KB and Sister Ed, we don't know why Calabria is upset. She took a mountain out of a molehill out of something out of nothing, right?
Right.
They're mad about that. Allie and Anton, we think Allie's upset about the strip club, but we don't know because she didn't tell us and she didn't tell Anton, but she telling everybody else in the
Right.
damn room, so she mad. And Madison and Joe checking shots over there. Madison looking at Joe sideways.
Jill, like, I don't like Nick. That's all he concerned about. I don't like Nick.
She looking at him sideways, like, oh, here we go again.
Yeah.
And Annie and Nick tried to go over there and talk to Annie, but somebody told
He
Annie
was like, no.
about him and Kate having more of a serious relationship than she thought.
Yes.
And so she's giving him the cold shoulder. So all the women except for Megan is mad. I mean, yeah, Megan, sparkling Megan. She's sparkling. She's the only one that's sparkling. So yeah.
And she is becoming one of my favorite characters
Me
through this episode.
too.
And I thought she was going to be the one I hated because
Me
calling herself
too.
sparkling mad and people are intimidated by me. I'm like, oh, she about to be conceited, but she's not conceited at all.
She isn't. She is.
It surprised me. It really
And we
surprised
we didn't talk about this, but she and Jordan was house hunting. And she said, "Oh, I'm looking at my range is about 1.5 to $2 billion house." I was like, "Okay," but to me, she seems very not humble, but she's not waving her wealth
She's not.
around. You know what I
She's
mean?
not.
So she's humble in a way as well.
She is. I
Yeah.
like Megan a lot. I like Megan a lot. She surprised me in these couple of episodes because I thought she would be like, I was like, oh Lord, here go another one. I really did. And that's not Megan at all.
No. So
No.
I can't wait to see the upcoming episode. So I know they just dropped. What's today? Wednesday. They just dropped what?
And
10,
I watched them. 10,
11,
11.
just two.
Yeah, 12 is the last one. And
Oh,
they
I
didn't
did.
drop that
Okay, so 10 and 11.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And I don't know how
All
they're going
right.
to
So
do
I
12.
can't wait to see what happens next.
Girl. Oh, golly, Wally and Tate's text, like saying what he says. So I
Who?
watched this podcaster. His name is Tate's Tech. Tate's
Oh,
Take. And his big line is, oh, golly, Wally, whenever something happens during an episode. Both of these are, oh, golly, Wally episodes. There are
okay.
surprises in each one of these episodes. And I'm like,
Okay.
how how do we get to 12? It's like it's
Wow.
crazy.
Okay.
But all right,
We
I
shall
love
see.
you. Thanks
All right.
everybody. Please
Love you too.
subscribe and hit the like button and share with people that you know. We're just starting out. We're new. Yes, I'm laying in my bed. I'll do better next time. I was
No,
tired.
she ain't.
This might be my thing. It might be my niche.
Yeah, I think so. Just do it for your bedroom
Just do
chair.
it for myself. I love you, April.
Love you too.
All
All
right,
right.
bye.
Good night.